Shalom, Shalom, Shabbat, Adonai. Welcome to the Sixth Exodus program. Thank you for listening. The name of this segment is Request number 26, Request for Customs and Courtesies. Okay, I want to ask and make this request. It's 18 requests for customs and courtesies. You know, we are here in captivity, and we have never been a country before, but we will be. And we need to start with customs and courtesies for our people. At least, start. I'm sure that maybe most of these things you would agree with me. Okay, if not, then you can bring them to their attention when we all get together. There are 18 requests for customs and courtesies. These are public places. Requests for customs and courtesies in public places, public domains. Okay, number one, don't talk with food in your mouth. Okay, it's not a good thing to where you're eating and you got food in your mouth. If someone asks you a question, just tell them just hold up one finger, your right index finger, and that will mean wait. Or if you have two fingers or two hands available, give the football timeout sign. That's using your left hand with your palms facing down and your right hand putting your highest finger in the center of your hand, indicating timeout. Like, wait a minute, I got food in my mouth. And the person will know who is asking you a question that you want to swallow your food or you don't want to talk with food in your mouth. Okay, it's only a courtesy. But most times people, sometimes they'll talk to you and you're eating. And sometimes people want to shake your hand. Okay, number two, uh, try not to shake hands with someone if they are eating or working. Okay, if a person is eating, okay, and they're at dinner and you see them, you haven't seen them for a while and you're excited about seeing them, say, oh, hey, man, I haven't seen you in a long time. You want to go over and slap fingers with them, give them the handshake or a fist bump, while they're eating, just hand wave or some other gesture, but not to touch hands or fingers with them. Okay, some people are very sensitive about touching people's hand while they're eating. Um, so just speak the word. You know, you don't need to shake their hand or fist bump. They probably like to have their hands sanitized. Okay, so consider it. It's a request, and also same thing with a person while they're working. If a person is on a ladder and they're working on top of the roof or carrying some shingles or some paneling for a roof, don't walk up to them and they have sheetrock in their hand and you want to shake their hand while they're working. Okay, or get their attention by speaking to them. I mean, while they're working or carrying something, you know, just a quick, hey Joe, how you doing, man? Good to see you. And just keep going, but don't expect them to stop what they're doing to shake your hand or to greet you. Be considerate and just speak and just continue on your day and let them continue their work. Don't stop them in the midst of working so you can shake their hands. There's no need for that. Okay. Um, Number three, respect the elderly. Okay. Respect the elderly always. Now, the elderly and the poor are always going to be with us. Okay. So if you're on a train or a bus or elevator, respect the elderly. You're on the bus and there's there's no seat, stand up. Stand up. Let the elderly, let the women sit down. I expect all men to do this. And boys, respect the elderly and women. If you're on a bus or a train and there are limited seats, um, respect the elderly and respect the women. Stand up and let them sit down. Okay. Another thing on the same subject, pretty much. If you're on a train or bus and there are no seats, most buses and trains have person or a certain number of capacity of seats, but sometimes a driver or operator will allow more people on the bus or on the train. And if so, as a result, there's going to be people close to each other and touching one another. Okay. Um, if you're close to a person standing on a train, okay, and a lot of people, when you invade their privacy, they don't feel very comfortable. Okay, but this is a public place, so you have to communicate with the person who you're standing next to. Ask them, say, "Am I standing too close?" Of course, you can't move too far, but you can say to her or him, "Am I standing too close?" They will say, "Yeah," or they will say, "I'm okay, I'm okay." Just check with them, make sure that they're okay. Just being courteous, okay? So, but I'm saying consider that you're standing and that you're aware that the person you're standing might next to might be sensitive about being in close a person standing to them, invading their privacy, they might say. Okay, so you can shuffle your feet back or shuffle sideways to show some kind of consideration, but you can't move too far. Okay, but just be considerate. Same thing for a woman. If you're standing next to a woman, and of course you're a man, so you have to be sure not to touch women in any form or fashion. Okay, I think most women would appreciate that. You know, if you can, turn your back to her. Turn your back to her. Don't face her front to front, or your body touching her body in any kind of way. But if you feel yourself standing next to her, turn your back. Turn around that your back would be toward her back, but not to face her, touching her body with your front parts. Okay, turn around. Be sensitive. Okay, she's your sister. Be considerate. Don't stand close to her. Okay, respect women always. On a bus, on a train, at a mall, opening the door for her. Just be considerate. Gonna be considerate of women. If the elevator door is closing, be considerate. Hold the on button or the open door button, or possibly you can put your hand on the elevator door to keep it from closing. Or maybe there's a button that will keep the door open. And if she's coming or someone handicapped, hold the door open for them. Be considerate and be mindful of these things. Don't just have your goal and what you plan on doing that day and not see your brother or another person in need. Okay, this is public requests. Okay, what you do out in public. Okay, now this is a serious one. Okay, this is about farting, breaking wind. In China, they call it feng pi. Okay, when you have gas, okay, that comes from your back, or from your mouth. Of course, this is normal. But if it be all possible, be careful. And if you can um, have release your gas, not in a close environment. Sometimes you can hold it, sometimes you can't. It just depends. Okay, I'm just saying be considerate, be aware of your environment. If you're in an enclosed place like an elevator and you have gas, where it comes from your back or from your mouth, you know, if it comes out, it just slips out. Just say I'm sorry. Um, Sometimes people can hear it, sometimes people cannot. But if it comes slips out, you say I'm sorry. I had some pasta today or something, and it makes me break wind. And a lot of time, older elderly people breaks wind a lot, and sometimes milk cause people to break wind a lot. Okay, so if you're in the comfort of your home and you're with family, I don't think it's so much as a problem. But if you're in public, in a close proximity, then you should be careful. If you can hold it, sometimes you can't hold it. It just depends. I mean, we're just making requests for customs and courtesies in public, okay? And if you can hold it till you get outside or where there's more air, and chances are anyone smelling the vapors or anything like that, a vapor trail, then you're good. But if in a close proximity, some people throw up on things like that. So you have people that soft stomachs, so they get sick and want to vomit and puke on things like that. So you gotta be careful when you're out in public. I think we're on number 6 now. Don't blow your nose in public. Okay, now when you're in public, there are things that people often do, and we're just making it clear. Okay, when you're in public, when you blow your nose, carry some tissue with you. Okay, and carry some tickets. Handkerchiefs, I don't know, because a handkerchief, I think it's like kind of temporal, because you have mucus in your pocket and you put it back in your pocket or back in your purse. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. But tissue, a throwaway tissue, is to keep a pack of tissue in your pocket, your purse, your bag, handbag, or a sports carrying bag. About the size of a wallet. They have these fold up, multi-fold packs, tissues that you can keep, and also use the same thing to go to public bathrooms. Don't always think that there's toilet tissue, toilet paper that's in the bathroom. Be careful and have some. Always, especially females. Okay, carry a pack of multifold tissues, not only for blowing your nose or wiping your face or any kind of emergency you might have. It's very convenient. But oftentimes you see people blow their nose in public, or they'll wipe uh, their mucus snot with their